There are men out there that their lives are fully governed by their woman. Whatever they say and or do is based on their woman. And these are very weak men. Some men joke around and say, she's the boss. Whatever she says. That shit's not funny, man. I'm not fucking laughing, bro. I am not laughing. Men like this are completely empty shells, bro. They have no say. Sometimes they don't even have a say in what their children do. And it fucking breaks my heart, guys. Mainly because I was there. I was there once. And so seeing other people in the situation I was once in, it's like, damn, I get it because I was there. There was a point in my life where a girl was my full priority, where it was mainly whatever she said and whatever she wanted, and my life revolved around a girl. And so when you let something like this happen, bro, this is the downfall of a man. If you're watching this and you're relating to what I'm saying, the very first thing I would do is read The Way of the Superior Man. This book absolutely changed my way of thinking when it comes to relationships and each role, the feminine and the masculine role in a relationship. It will make you look at it differently. And so in the modern world we live in, it's kind of like built to build weak men. Like the whole system is made to dishearten you, take away your masculinity. And so it makes sense why women control a lot of men in this world. The whole system basically discourages you to be a man. And not only that, but the food we consume as well, bro, that shit takes away from your masculinity because, bro, there's so much estrogen in a lot of this fast food. There's so much toxic shit that's going to take away from your drive. That is kind of like by design, bro. So not only do they create a system that takes away from you as a man, but they also feed you food that takes away from you as a man. If you're eating fast food, right, you're depleting your testosterone and you're increasing your estrogen. And estrogen is what makes a woman a man. Or estrogen is what makes a woman a woman. Testosterone is what makes a man. So that's why you see a lot of men with fucking tits, because they're fucking eating highly estrogenic foods, right? So you have a system that by design weakens a man. So it makes it very easy for a woman to control a weak man because of all of that. And so let's add to that, right? Let's say a man is trying to figure life out. He doesn't know his purpose. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to get to the bag. He doesn't know how to provide this and that. And then he starts dating a girl. And then more and more time goes to this woman, right? And less time goes into finding his purpose. And then eventually the woman becomes his purpose. Like that's his whole thing. And so when you choose to prioritize a woman over your purpose, you're just adding to the fucking system that's made to break you. And so let's say right now, like for me, right? I'm building out my business. I'm building out my personal brand. I'm building out my foundation, right? I know I'm a strong man. I've learned from my past. I've learned from my experiences. I've educated myself. I've read books. And so I understand what masculinity looks like in a relationship, but I don't have that foundation. So I'm lacking something very huge to be able to support a healthy relationship. Because like, let's say your woman is providing for you, you're a fucking bitch, bro. She's not gonna respect you. I'm sorry. And so my point is that we have this system built to break you. And on top of that, if you don't choose to like go after your purpose, find whatever that may be, you're like Sisyphus, bro. Like you're gonna keep going uphill and you're gonna keep getting to, no, you're not like Sisyphus. Regardless, what I'm saying is like it's on an uphill climb for you to just end up falling down. When you think you're at the peak, you're gonna fall. Because it's like everything is working against you and you're not really working around it. You feel me? Like you're not I know there's people out there that just can't be by themselves. They have to be with somebody. Loneliness scares them. And because of that, they never can build that foundation to support a healthy relationship. Also, another way that a woman controls you is by testing you. So women by nature constantly test you, bro. They may test you by being a little disrespectful, right? And then they're gonna see how you take it. And then next time they may bring it up a notch. And this is low-key like biological. Like they'll do this to see if you're fit, if you're worthy of them in a way. And so as a man, you're being constantly tested every day. Like I've spoken to a lot of men in a relationship, and specifically, well, I don't want to be specific, but they tell me, hey, I just had a long day at work and I don't want to go home and deal with this. And when they say this, it means the constant testing, bro. They're constantly going to be testing you. And a lot of men, after a long ass day at work, frankly, don't want to deal with that. And yeah, it may suck, but you really have no other choice. You have to be strong enough to endure these quote-unquote tests. Like maybe you get home from work, 10-hour shift or whatever, and now you have to navigate around the argument. And if you don't really know how to deal with a woman, that's why I recommend these books, The Way of the Superior Man, The Masculinity in Relationships. Then you don't really know how to fucking deal with it. And bro, I didn't either. And kind of, I still don't. I've just read it in a book and I have an idea of how to deal with it. That doesn't mean I've practiced. Like, you need to practice. Like, the more you do it, the more test you pass, quote unquote, or maneuver around, the better you get at it. And it's like a little game. And if you fail at this game, your girl will totally control you, bro. She will totally control you, bro. And it's kind of a game. You don't really have to play it, bro. Like, unless you're fully ready to play it, you don't have to play this game. Like right now, I'm not dealing with any girl in my life, bro. I'm building my business. I'm building my foundation. And eventually, once I have a good foundation, then I'll start exploring women, see what's up, and go from there. But it's like right now, bro, hell nah. I need to focus on purely building. And once I have a good base, then I can do that, bro. So the main thing you can do as a man is educate yourself, read those two books I gave, The Superior Man and The Masculinity in Relationships. And you're good, bro. Like, I'm telling you, you're just then gonna have to practice the things that are spoken about in this book or in these books. So sure, it may be discouraging at times, but it's maneuverable. 100%. And so don't let a girl control you, bro. Like, you are the prize, bro. You have to become the prize. You have to build your prize. You have to build your value. And as a man, I think that's valid. Because women bring value by nature, right? They can reproduce. That's a lot of value. So by nature, they bring value. While a man has to create value, has to become valuable through hardship. And like, that's not a bad thing, bro. That is not a bad thing. I like it how it is. A lot of men will fucking fail and be controlled by a woman for the rest of their lives. I've seen 60-year-old couples like this, and my GoPro just died, so that means it's a little hot in here. But boys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.